All right. Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's so nice to see so many of you already here before the quiz even started. Very nice. I'm very happy to see all of you. So here's what we're going to do. All right. We're going to wait for another 2, 3 minutes because we have people joining in from all over the country. As they join in, I want all of you to open up the chat and just drop in the city or the town that you're joining from. I want to see where all in India we have people signing in here. So just open the chat and say where you're joining from, and let's see uh, where we have our participants coming from. All right, so we have Hyderabad, Bangalore. Let's go. I'm a Bangalore boy. Okay, Pune, Mumbai, Chandigarh. Oh, very nice. Uh, Chandigarh, Gurgaon. Very nice. Oh, Noida. Very nice. Okay, different places. Bhopal. Very nice. Okay, so it's already quite a mix, and we haven't even started. Hosur. Okay, how nice. Hosur, Jaipur, Bangalore, Goa. Very nice. Where in Goa? Please type specifically where in Goa. I'd be very interested to know. Ahmedabad. Very nice. Gurgaon, Mumbai, Delhi, Chennai. Good. Finally, some from Hosur and Chennai. So people from Tamil Nadu. Very nice. Bangalore. We have a lot of people from Bangalore. Trivandrum. Good. So we have quite the spread. Do we have anyone from the Northeast yet? Hopefully, in a few minutes, I'm sure we'll get some people from there. Mumbai. Oh, Sangolda. I don't even know where that is. See, I learned a new place. Good, good, good. Keep dropping this, and I want to hear and see where people are coming from. Mumbai. I think we have more. Most of the people are from Mumbai. How nice. Sangola, Goa. Yes, very nice. All right. Okay. Good. And okay, once you have put the place that you're joining in from, I want you to put what is your favorite animal. So let's restrict it to India specifically right now because this quiz is also about wild animals of India. I want to know what is your favorite Indian animal. Go ahead, put in the chat. It could be anything. It could be a reptile. It could be a mammal. It could be an insect. It could be anything. I want to see the diversity of favorite animals over here. So go ahead, put it in the chat. Okay, good. There's some interesting ones already. All right, there's a verdita flycatcher. Such a beautiful bird. It's such a gorgeous blue. Do I have something blue over here? No, it's an incredible blue for those of you who haven't seen it. The verdita flycatcher. I've been fortunate to see it both in Andhra Pradesh and the Himalayas. Cobra, tiger, cobra. Which cobra specifically? Since we're wildlife lovers, I want to get very specific. Malabar pit viper. Let's go. All right, snakes, great hornbill, fantastic. Pangolin, very nice. I'm happy to hear that. Rabbit, peregrine falcon, the fastest bird in the world. We have the subspecies here in India, the Shaheen falcon. The Travancore wolf snake, let us go. Nice. Snow leopard from our very own Neha. Very happy to hear that. Lion, I'm assuming Asiatic lion. Sloth bear, Amur leopard. Okay, not an Indian animal, but great. Amur leopards are quite an enigmatic species of the Russian Far East. Sloth bear, monkeys. It could be a bird. It could be anything. Whatever your favorite animal is. And I mean, I'm trying to say India, but we could do otherwise as well. Armadillo. Okay, interesting. Good. We have some paradise flycatcher. Oh, such a gorgeous bird. No, my goodness. Quite a spread. Amur falcon, langurs, hyena. You know, there are hyenas in India, for those of you who don't know, in Pune and so on. Sri Lankan frogmouth. Such a quirky looking bird. The Ceylon frogmouth. Quite a quirky looking bird. Porcupine, Great Indian bastard. Blue-faced malkoa. Yes, that's a emerald tree boa from the Amazon. Very nice. Ibex. Purple sunbird. Such a gorgeous iridescent neck it has. Sloth bear. Egyptian vulture, also called scavenger vulture. Also called the Pharaoh's chicken, for those of you who didn't know that. Mud skipper. All right. Lion, Gore, and King Cobra. Oh, someone has quite the spread right there. Galaxy frog. Okay, that is quite Quetzal. Okay, so for those of you who don't know the resplendent, no, is it resplendent? Quetzal. Quetzal is basically a bird from the Amazon, and for those of you who don't know, it is really quite a sight. Why a bird? Red-vented bulbul. Like nice. I'm happy to see some common birds and not just the exotic ones. Red-vented bulbuls. There are some nesting outside my window right here in Bangalore. All right. Okay. So as we also get ready to start the quiz, maybe we'll start another minute. I just want to let you know that if you have friends and family who want to watch the quiz, they can watch it on the Roundglass Sustain YouTube channel. So we're live streaming this quiz there as well, and obviously, like they can watch the quiz as you take part for some cool prizes. So make sure you let them know so they can also at least partake in the fun at least somewhat. Resplendent Quetzal. There we go. That's right. Thank you, Anvai. It's a beautiful bird. For those of you, if there's a little piece of homework I should give you, it's this. Go back after this and Google what a resplendent quetzal is. Dragonfly, jumping spider. All right, jaguar. Very, very nice. All right then. Okay. So let us begin. I'm happy to see we have almost 100 people over here. I mean, counting the other avenues, I think we'll have more than 100. This is very, very nice to see all of you. Here's what we're going to do. Okay. I'm going to walk you through what the quiz is about and then how to register, and then we'll start. Okay. So, Anirudh, if you could take it away. All right. Okay. So here are the rules that we need to follow for this quiz. Okay. Make sure you digest these properly because this is crucial to how we conduct the quiz. The quiz is only for people 7 to 15 years old. So if you are older, even if you're one day older, I need you to leave. This is not for you. This is for children age 7 to 15. If you're an older person, I expect you to do the right thing and leave because this is only for people age 7 to 15. Remember that. Okay. It's only for children. You will need your parents' permission to take part in this quiz. Okay, we will explain entirely what you need to do. I want you all just to listen to me right now. Okay, all of you have to be residents of India. We're celebrating Indian wildlife in this quiz, and thus you need to be a resident of this country to participate. Yeah, and family members and organizers, no one is allowed to participate. This is going to test you and your knowledge of Indian wildlife. Remember this. We have ways of knowing whether your parents or older friends or so on are participating. Okay, this is has to be you and you only. And just think about it. If you win, you will have to share your prize with your family members because they've helped you if you take their help. So remember, don't take the help. Earn this on your own. Trust me, once you earn this prize on your own, you will be incredibly proud of yourself. I can't wait for you to have that feeling. Yeah, again, this is on your own metal. This is going to test your ability. No teaming up is allowed. Again, we have ways of knowing. We've developed some softwares to tell. So remember, it's a solo game. Practice on their own and reap your rewards. All right, next, please. Okay, good. Pay attention. This is how we're going to score you for this quiz. All right. There are totally 30 questions. There are 30 questions in this quiz, and you will get around 15 to 30 seconds to answer for each quiz. Most of them are around 15 seconds, okay? But there are some questions that you might need a little more time. Therefore, I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Remember, you'll have a couple choices in this, and you'll have to choose the one correct option within all these choices. And here's the crucial part, the next thing. Okay, you can score a maximum of 100 points per question, and your answer is dependent on how fast you answer the question. Okay, so you might get the right answer, but if you are slow to click the correct answer, then you will get less points as compared to someone who got the correct answer but clicked it faster than you. Remember that it's not only about getting the right answer, but you need to click it as fast as possible. Keep that in mind. All right. Okay, so a big shout out to our partners in this endeavor. We have Indian Pitta Books, we have Early Bird, we have Pentax Binoculars, Juggernaut, Young Birders Month, and who have partnered with us on this quiz to give some fabulous prizes. Here's what you are all competing for. All right, please, next. So this is for the first prize and the second prize. How lucky! I'm honestly going to tell you, I'm a little jealous. As the first prize, you have this wonderful set of binoculars for the first and second prize, and even for those who are third and fourth, you have a nice set of binoculars. And I tested these yesterday, and so I can say that you are in for a treat. You are competing for these, but remember, it's not about even getting first or second or fifth. There are wildcard questions in this game. So wildcard questions are a series of questions that are spread throughout the quiz. Okay, and they come from these books, a series of books published by Indian Pitta and Juggernaut about Indian wildlife. There are books on the India's stinkiest animals. Okay, there are books on India's fastest animals, and so many more. And these questions are spread throughout the quiz. On the top left of the screen, you can see a tag that says the wildcard question. So even if you don't get in the first place or the fifth place, if you get a wildcard question correct, you will be getting a prize. So you stand a chance to win a prize throughout the quiz. Remember that. Okay, keep your eyes open, especially for those wildcard questions. All right, there's so much more prizes on offer. You have activity booklets, you have flashcards, you have these nice T-shirts, and this is an iconic T-shirt. If you are interested in wildlife, you should know that this T-shirt, the Endemic Birds of India as a map, is an iconic T-shirt that you have a chance of winning. All right. Now remember. Now next slide, please. Okay, so now listen to me very carefully, okay? Because I am first going to guide you through how to join the quiz and then you need to execute. So I want you to just listen to me right now as I take you through these steps and then I need you to do them, all right? So that you can take part in the quiz. So to play this quiz, you need two devices. One device is the one that you're using right now through which we are interacting on Zoom. And the other device is the one where you will log into our quiz platform and then answer the questions. Remember that. Okay. So using that second device, which I'm assuming is a phone, you can scan this QR code or you can use the link that we'll have dropped into the chat. This is the link that you will have to click. Again, listen to my instructions and then execute. Okay, I'm going to take you through the next few slides. I want you to listen to my instructions and then I need you to do it. Okay, scan this QR code and otherwise also click this link, the AHA Slides link, and then wait there as I take you through the next steps. All right, if someone could please drop this link in the chat, that'll be great. Yes, Sukriti has dropped the link in the chat. Please click that. Okay, so assuming you have done this and you are waiting to the next stage, stay there and I'm going to take you to the next step. Next slide, please. All right, so this is the kind of a page that you will encounter once you do that. Again, we have this the QR on the left for those who didn't sign up. So over here, you need to write your name. You need to write your parents or your guardian's email address. This is crucial. We need this because if you end up becoming a winner, we need to be able to contact you so that we can get your prize to you. So remember, enter your parents or your guardian's email ID in that second slot, and then you can choose your avatar. And there's like a fantastic set of options to choose from. Again, so name, email ID, which is very important, and avatar. I need you to digest this. Click that link or other scan this QR code, and you will reach this where you have to add these details. Don't click login. Once you have done this, okay, next slide, please. Once you have done this, remember, this is crucial. Okay. Once you get your question, I'm just giving you a general instruction for all the questions. Once you get your question, you will get there's a question. There are four options below. You choose the option you think is best. Then you have to click submit. Submit only sends us your answer. By just selecting your choice, we don't get your response. You need to submit it. By clicking submit, the answer comes, I mean, your answer comes to us, and then we can check whether it's right or wrong. So remember, right, this quiz depends on how fast you can answer the question. So not only do you have to click your option, you also have to click submit. Remember that. Once you see the question, go to the options, choose the best option as quickly as possible, and then hit submit as quickly as possible. I repeat, once you read the question, choose your option as quickly as possible and then hit submit as quickly as possible. That is what is important because the quicker you hit submit, the more points you stand a chance to get if your answer is correct. All right, I hope this is very clear. Again, let me repeat. Once you read your question, choose your best option and then hit submit as fast as possible. All right, next slide. All right, okay, so I need you all to do what I just said. Okay, scan this QR code or click the link, go into that page where you will have an option to add your name, your parents or your guardian's email ID, and you can choose your avatar if you want, and then enter. And then remember this instruction before we go to all the questions. I'm going to wait for a minute so that you guys can go and do this. Go ahead and do it. Maybe even once you're done signing up and you're waiting for the quiz to begin, if you could just drop it in the chat, maybe that would be great. Okay, well, I'm going to wait for some more time, maybe another minute or so, for those who haven't been able to join yet so that they can join. I can almost feel the anticipation through this. It's funny because I already know all the questions, and I'm excited to see how you guys perform. All right, I remember this is about celebrating our Indian wildlife. So I want you to give this your best shot, but remember that it's about celebrating the creatures that we share this country with. That's the real sentiment behind this. All righty, I think we have everyone set up. Okay, remember, remember, it's about how fast you answer. Choose the correct answer, then click submit. I think we're ready to start the quiz. Anirudh, shall we?
Yes.
Okay. Oh wait. I'm gonna wait 30 seconds more for my my namesake Ishan to join as fast as possible. Okay, so another 30 seconds and then we'll join. Okay, let us begin. Ready, set, go. Here is the first question. Let's go. All right. I'm sure all of you are okay. What is a group of flamingos called? Remember, look at your device. Okay, is it a convocation, a flamboyance, a murder, or a parliament? You have 10 seconds. Choose the best option and click submit. Very good. We have a lot of people clicking flamboyance. Now, that's the correct answer. A murder is for crows and a parliament is for owls. Now, remember, okay, now this is a crucial point. Keep your finger on your second screen. Don't let your second screen switch off, okay? I want you to keep that second screen active because if it switches off, then when logging in, you might lose some time. Keep your second screen active, the one where you're answering the questions from, keep it active. All right. Good, good. I'm very happy with this performance. All right, let us see. Aditi Shankar, what a legend you are. You are already at the top, and I love the emoji that you've chosen. But be careful, okay? Because Rukkaya is also close behind, just 1 point behind you. Good. Atharva Vishwat Arham, good start this is. I want you to keep it up. All right. Good job, Aditi. Remember, keep that second screen active. I want you to remember that. Keep it active. I don't want it to go. Okay. Let's go to the next question. Remember, faster you answer, more points you get. Look at this photo. There is a nightjar in this photo, and we have divided it into boxes. Find which box the nightjar is in, and then click it. Look carefully. I've given you a little more time for this. Find where the nightjar is and click which box it's in. Is it in one, two, three, or four? Look carefully. This is one of the most camouflaged birds there is. All right. Good job to those eagle eyed 41 of you who got it correct. Yes, it is in the first box. Look very carefully at the base of the first box. There's a nightjar sitting. This is one of the most camouflaged birds. And in my entire life, which is only 22 years, I've seen it only once. No, twice. Twice. Good job. Good job. Let us see where the leaderboard is at. Aditi Shankar. Oh, good job. Oh, we have some new people on board. We have Arpan Bhol. Good job. I like the smiley face. I can imagine you smiling now only. Aniruddha, Utkarshini, Pranav, and Khushi. Nicely done. Khushi, Utkarshini, I have to say, owl is one of my favorite birds, and so I love that that's your avatar. Good job. Good job. Keep it up. All right. Next question, please. Yes. Remember again, don't let your devices sleep. Okay, this is a wildcard question. You can win a prize for this. All right. The animal from the cat family, this animal from the cat family is called the ghost of the mountains. This is its habitat. Can you name that animal? Is it a jungle cat, a caracal, a clouded leopard, or a snow leopard? Good job. 72 of you got it right. This is such an iconic animal of the Himalayas, the ghost of the mountains, a snow leopard, an animal I've missed on multiple chances. This is a wildcard question, and you can see the tag on the top left. And so whoever has won this will get a prize. I'm excited to see who this is. Next slide, please. Let's see the leaderboard. Okay, Arpan Bhol, what a legend. Yes, you are, not only do you have the longest streak, you've also won a wild card question. Good job. Congratulations from the bottom of my heart. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right. Okay, next question, please. Remember, don't let your screen switch off. Okay. This repetitive, melodious call has often inspired poets and singers. Can you name the bird behind this call? Hear it. I can also whistle this call. Is it an Asian koel, nightingale, red-whiskered, or white ramshama? Good job. Asian koel, that is right. This is an iconic bird. You sort of hear it in cities also. There's one that wakes me up at 6 every now and then, and I don't like that. Good job. 64, you have got this right. This is an Asian koel. This is also a dimorphic bird, which means that the males look different from the females. Males are black with a red eye, and females have this elaborate gray and brown pattern. Let's see who's got this one right. Okay, good. Arpan, Aniruddha, Pranav, and Khushi. Very nicely done. Now remember, keep your screen active, keep your screen active, keep your fingers on your screen so that it is still active. It shouldn't the screen shouldn't go off. Okay, next question, please. Can you guess which crocodilian this is? Look at the picture very carefully. An iconic Indian crocodilian. Is it an alligator? Is it a caiman? Is it a gharial? Or is it a mugger? Okay, good, good. Looks like you all know your wildlife. Yes, 52 of you have got it right. This is a gharial. This is actually a crocodilian that is in danger, and so I'm happy to know that all of you can recognize it. Let's see where the leaderboard is at. Arpan, Aniruddha, Jair, and Pranav. Nicely done, guys. Nicely done. Arpan is on the top right now with 454 points. Keep it going, and keep your screen active. Remember, keep your screen active. All right, next question, please. Okay, another wildcard question. So this is where I want you to pay attention. Name the fastest flying bird in the world. Look at this. Look at this picture. Okay, is it a golden eagle? Is it a red-tailed hawk? Is it a peregrine falcon? Or is it an imperial eagle? The wildcard question. It's from these books. Nicely done. 62 of you have got it right. It is a peregrine falcon. And I want you to remember that all these questions, especially the wildcard questions, have been lifted from these books. It's a wonderful series of books by Indian Pitta and by by Juggernaut Books that talks about different classes of such fantastic animals in India. And so I highly recommend checking them out. We'll tell you how you can get those. Let's see the leaderboard right now. Arpan. All right, Arpan, Aniruddha, Khushi, I'm happy to see you back on the leaderboard. Jay, nicely done. Nicely done. Keep it up. Keep it up. Next question, please. Question 7. Remember, keep your screens active. Why is the praying mantis named so? What is the reason behind its name? Here are your options. I'm giving you some more time. Take a look. Time's up. Let's see. 55 you have got it right. Yes, its posture like this with its holding its front legs together gives it the impression that it is praying, and hence it's the name praying mantis. Good job. I'm happy to see this. This is quite a ferocious animal. I've seen them eating snakes and frogs and so on. Don't be fooled by its very innocent look. Nicely done. Let's see. Let's see where the leaderboard is at. Arpan, Aniruddha. Okay, good, good. So there is a tie now for first place. Okay, Aniruddha is up on top. Pranav, Khushi, Jair, Utkarshini, Desh, Gautam, Sudhavna. Nicely done, guys. This is quite a tight match. Somaraju, nicely done. Next question, please. Okay, which animal sounds like someone is sneezing with a blocked nose when it snorts? Is it a barasingha, a chinkara, a cheetal, or a sambar? The habitat is the hint, actually. Nicely done. Yes, the chinkara, the Indian gazelle, sounds like this is quite an apt description. It really sounds like someone sneezing with a blocked nose when it snorts. Let's see who answered this the fastest. Leaderboard, please. Arpan, Aniruddha, Khushi, and Jair. Nicely done. You guys are doing really well. I like Jair's avatar as a turkey. Sudhavna has quite a grumpy cat as her. I think Pranav, Ruhan has a nice tiger. Vidyut, I like the bear. And what is Rudra? I think it's a. I don't even know what it is. But good job, regardless. Nicely done, guys. This is still quite a tight match. Next question, please. Okay, another wildcard question. I need you to be on your toes for this one. This insect has a most unique defense mechanism. It shoots out a super hot, stinky spray to ward off enemies. The chemical bomb that it cooks up gives it its name. Name the insect. Is it an assassin's bug, a bombardier beetle, a stink bug, or a cicada? Again, these are lifted from these books. The Bombardier Beetle. Looks like you have done your homework. I'm very happy to see this. I'll confess, this is a question that I did not know. I did not even know the answer before reading it. Nicely done. The Bombardier Beetle. What an odd beetle this is. Let's see. Let's see where the leaderboard is at. Aniruddha, congratulations. Congratulations, Aniruddha. Jair, Desh, Sudhavna. Now, you guys are surging ahead. Nicely done. Okay. Oh, Ishan. Yes, I need you to win, Ishan. Keep the make our namesake proud. Okay, next question, please. Okay, question 10. The Narcondam hornbill is found only on a small island in Andaman and Nicobar, Daman and Diu, Lakshadweep, or Pondicherry. Let's see. Again, keep your screens active. Keep your screens active. The Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Good, good. This one I wanted to see if it would stump you guys. This is an iconic bird of those islands, and I'm happy to see that 68 of you have got it right. Let's see who answered this one the fastest. Aniruddha, I am proud of you. Very nicely done. Okay, so now for the next section, I'm going to hand it over. I want to introduce Anirudh Nair. He's a commissioning editor from Roundcast Sustain, and he's going to walk you through the next set of questions. Over to you, Anirudh.
Thanks, Ishan. Okay, next is the next question. Can you guess which macaque is stretching out its hand for food here in this image? Is it a bonnet macaque? Is it a lion-tailed macaque? Is it a rhesus macaque? Or is it a stump-tailed macaque? Okay, the right answer is bonnet macaque. 35 of you have got this correct. So the bonnet macaque is a macaque which is found in South India. Very interestingly, it exhibits this behavior only with other humans and not other macaques. Let's see who's got this right. Aniruddha is still leading, followed by Jair, then Pranav and Khushi. Moving on. This is a wildcard question, so please pay attention. What does one mean when one says an animal is endemic to India? These are your options. Okay, the right answer is that it is found only in India and nowhere else in the world. 64 of you got this correct. And the image that you see is that of the lion-tailed macaque. Not only is lion-tailed macaque endemic to India, but it is also endemic to the Western Ghats of India. Moving on. Anirudh is still on the leaderboard. He is getting quite the lead. Next up is Jair, followed by Pranav. Question 13 now. What is the large decorative display of the peacock's tail feathers called? Is it the bus, car, train, or tram? Oh, the correct answer is train. I'm very surprised to see that most people have voted for tram. This behavior that you see in the image here, when the peacock spreads out its tails, is also called as a peacock fanning its train. Let's see if the leaderboard has changed. No, it hasn't. Anirudh is still on top, followed by Pranav and Jair. Moving on. Question 14. Which species of bear is the inspiration for the Jungle Book character Baloo? Is it the Asiatic black bear? Is it the Himalayan brown bear? Is it the Malayan sun bear? Or is it the sloth bear? The correct answer is sloth bear, as 40 of you have got it correct. The sloth bear shares a lot of behavioral characteristics, which is seen in the character Baloo. The book Jungle Book is also based in the central Indian forests of Kanha, where the sloth bear is found. Let's see if the leaderboard has changed. No, it hasn't. Anirudh is still on top. He's getting quite the lead. He's over 100 points ahead of Jair, followed by Desh and Arpan. Let's see if Arpan can catch up. Moving on. Wildcard question, pay attention. India is home to the tallest flying bird on the planet. What is it? Is it the peacock? Is it the Himalayan monal? Is it the Saris crane? Or is it the ostrich? The correct answer is the Saris crane. 57 of you have got this correct. The Saris crane can grow to be as tall as 1.5 meters. Anirudh is still leading, followed by Jair and Desh and then Arpan. Let's see if someone can catch up with Anirudh. Question 16 now. Which animal delivers the fastest punch in the animal kingdom? Is it the mantis shrimp, the octopus, the praying mantis, or the kangaroo? The correct answer, as most of you have guessed correctly, is the mantis shrimp. Some species of mantis shrimp can punch really hard, and they create a bubble in the water which can stun their prey and also shatter glass. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Anirudh is clearly on a streak here, followed by Jair, then Desh and Arpan. Moving on to the next question. Which bird is also known as the brain fever bird due to its incessant calling? Is it the common hawk cuckoo, the greater cuckoo, the Indian cuckoo, or the Jacobin's cuckoo? The correct answer is the common hawk cuckoo. Over 50 of you have got this right. The common hawk cuckoo is known as the brain fever note because of its three-note call, which it emits during the breeding season, which goes on throughout the day and night. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Looks like Anirudh is still on top. No one's been able to catch him yet. Jair, can you try and catch him up? Can you, Desh? Or can you, Khushi? Let's see. We have a wildcard question coming up. Thanks to a tail that is flat and resembles a head, this snake is wrongly believed to have two heads. Can you name it? King cobra, red sand boa, dog-faced water snake, or hump-nosed pit viper? The correct answer, as most of you have got this correct, is the red sand boa. When threatened by a predator, the red sand boa will lift its tail, confusing its predator, not knowing which end to attack. Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Anirudh is still on top. It looks like he's going to take this quiz home with him, followed by Jair, then Desh and Khushi. Next question, number 19. Which bird is known as the whistling schoolboy? Is it the fulvous whistling duck, the lesser whistling duck, the Malabar whistling thrush, or the whistling kite? The correct answer is the Malabar whistling thrush. It was named the whistling schoolboy by the renowned ornithologist Salim Ali. Anirudh is still on top, followed by Jair, then Desh and Khushi. Question number 20 now. Which is this lizard flashing its dewlap? The fan-throated lizard, the southern flying lizard, the oriental garden lizard, or the yellow monitor lizard? The correct answer is the southern flying lizard and not the fan-throated lizard, as most of you have voted for. The southern flying lizard uses its dewlap, an extension of skin on its neck, to communicate with other southern flying lizards. Let's see if the leaderboard has changed. No, it hasn't. Anirudh is still on a streak, followed by Jair and Desh. And we have a new entrant in the top 5, Sudhanva. Sudhanva, let's see if you can catch up with the rest. And for the next few questions, I'm handing it over to Ishan. And let me give you a heads up that the next 10 questions are going to be a little tough. So over to you, Ishan.
All right. Thank you so much. There's still a lot in this game, and we have a wild card question now. This mammal looks like a knight in armor thanks to the scales that cover its body. In fact, these are the only mammals completely covered in scales. What is it? Is it the Indian pangolin, Indian chameleon, marga crocodile, or the Indian flapshell turtle? What is your guess? That is right. Looks like almost all of you have got this right. It is the Indian pangolin. Really an iconic animal and an animal that is being increasingly threatened. So I'm glad you all know it. Let's see where the leaderboard is. Aniruddha, what a legend. Aniruddha, Jair, Desh, Sudhavna. Let's scroll down a little bit. Let's see where everyone. Ruhan. Okay, Ruhan. Hi, I think I know who that is. Kushi, Pranav, Ishan. Let's go. Then the next two, please. Arpan and all right. Good job. Good job. Nicely done. This is still a very tight game, and these next questions can really change the game completely. So I wouldn't take the last few, especially these, for granted. These are quite spicy questions. Next one. Keep your screen active and remember to answer fast. Which vulture cracks bones by dropping them from a height on sharp rocky cliffs so that it can feed on the soft, juicy marrow inside? The bearded vulture, Egyptian vulture, Himalayan griffin, or the Indian vulture? All right, looks like you guys knew this. I'm surprised. I thought there wouldn't be many people who knew this. Yes, the bearded vulture, also called a lammergeier, does this, and I've seen this in Uttarakhand and Himachal Pradesh. This bird is perhaps the closest thing to a real life dragon. You know, it has an orange chest and a diamond shaped tail. It's really quite an iconic animal in the Himalayas. So I'm happy to see this, and it does have a tuft of hair or feathers, whatever you want to call it, below the beak. That's why it gets the name. Very nice, the bearded vulture. Let's see where the leaderboard is at. Aniruddha, Jair, Desh, Sudhavna. Good, good. For the people slightly below the leaderboard, this is your chance now. Answer fast, and you'll be able to climb up this leaderboard. All right, next question, please. Okay, why is the water drop frog named so? What is the reason behind its name? These are your options. Okay, good. You guys got this right. Yeah, its call sounds like a drop of water falling every 3 or 4 seconds. You really have to hear it to believe it. I've been fooled many times by this. Let's see where the leaderboard is now. Ayuda, Jair, Desh, Ruhan has climbed into the top four. Congratulations. Still a very tight game. Sudhavna, Khushi, Pranav, Ishan, Arpan, and Arham. Okay, good job. Still a very tight game. There's still some more questions, so yeah, I would recommend being on your toes. Next question. Question 24, a wild card question. This bird almost became our national bird but lost out to the peacock. Can you name it? Is it the great Indian bustard, the Indian roller, the great Indian hornbill, or the Sarus crane? Right. I am happy to see this. Yes, it's 52 of you have gotten it absolutely correct. It is a great Indian bustard. And you must know that this bird is right now dwindling on the edge of extinction. And so uh, the way we start saving a species is to at least learn about it. And so now that you know that this bird almost became a national bird, I need to go back to your friends and teach them so that we can spread the word. Let's see where the leaderboard is at. Deshmukh. Okay, good. Keep it tight. Um, next few questions are where things will change. Which wildcat is also known as the Sia Ghosh or the black-eared one? Is it the caracal, the jungle cat, the leopard cat, or the rusty spotted cat? All right. Yes, it is the caracal, and this is really quite a feat of engineering in the natural world. The way this cat sort of jumps and catches birds. That's another thing I recommend checking out after this quiz. Leaderboard, please. Okay, getting closer. I can see the points actually tightening up towards the top. Jair, Aniruddha, Desh, Ruhan. Good job. Next question, please. Sudhavna, Khushi. Good job. Can you guess which snake these scales belong to? Okay, this is personal as a snake fanatic. I need you all to get this right. Is it a bamboo pit viper, a Malabar pit viper, a Russell's viper, or a saw-scaled viper? Good. At least 30 of you have gotten this right. Yes, this is a saw-scaled viper. Really an iconic Indian animal if you come to think of it. It's one of India's big four medically significant snakes. And I'm happy to see that all of you have got it right. Now, the reason it's called a saw-scaled viper is because when it rubs its scales against its own body, it ends up sounding like a saw. The scales of a saw-scaled viper are keeled, which means that it has a sort of ridge at the middle of each scale, and that helps in causing this sound. Let's see how the leaderboard has tightened. Aniruddha, Ruhan has climbed up to third place. Congratulations, Ruhan. Sudhavna, Desh, Khushi, Pranav, Ishan, Arpan, and Arham. Good job. This is your last few questions to see if you can climb up further on the leaderboard. This is where you really need to bring your A game because appropriately we have kept some very, very interesting questions over here. Next question. Wild card question. All right. This small mammal barks like a dog, but it is actually a cat. What is it? Is it a fishing cat, a Eurasian lynx, a desert cat, or an Asian palm civet? All right, good. A fishing cat. That is right. I did not know this either, and yes, I'm not surprised. This is quite a hard one, but to these 19 legends, you have my respect. Let's see how the leaderboard has changed with this. I expect some changes with this. Yes, Ruhan, you have climbed up to second place. That's really a David Goliath story. You've just climbed up on top. I'm very happy to see that. Desh, Sudhavna, Pranav, Khushi, Ishan, Arpan, and who's the last one over there? Arham. All right. Okay. Nicely done, Utkarashini. There's still some time. You guys can still climb up. Last three, four questions. Let's go to the next one. All right. Can you guess which animal is climbing this mountain? Look at it. Is it a blue sheep, goral, ibex, or tar? Remember, there are the top 10 prizes and there are wildcard prizes at the end of this. There's a lot of stuff awaiting. And yes, it is an ibex, an iconic animal of the Himalayas, truly. In fact, if I remembered, I would have shown you some ibex hair on the camera. I've collected some from Himachal. Okay, let's see the leaderboard. All right, Aniruddha surging ahead, but Ruhan is not far behind. I'd be on your toes if I were you, Aniruddha. Jay, Desh, uh, Khushi, Sudhavna, Pranav, Utkarshini. All right, Utkarshini. Oh, that's you climbed back up. Nice. Ishan, Arpan. All right, guys. This is the last few questions. Keep it together because this is where things can change. Next question, please. Question 29. How many types of mongooses are found in India? Is it two, four, six, or eight? It is six. I'll confess, I'm also someone who thought that was four, so I'm one of you amongst the 40. But no, it is 20. That I'm impressed by the 27 of you who got it right. There are six types of mongooses. There are ruddy mongooses, brown mongooses, striped necked, and a couple others. Nicely done. Has this changed the leaderboard? Sudhavna, okay, good job. Climbed up to fourth place. Now this is the last question. I need to keep it together. This is your last chance to climb back up. Next question. And the last question of this quiz. Here are some statements about the pygmy hog. Which of these are true? It is the smallest wild pig in the world. Two, they are extinct. Three, it builds its nest from grass. And four, it lives in the sholas. Which statements are correct? Only one and three, one, three, and four, or all of them? This is a dicey one. And this is also a wildcard question. We are ending with a wildcard question, the last question and the last wildcard question. That is right. It is only one and three. It is the smallest wild pig in the world, true, and it builds its nest from grass. Now, they are not extinct. In fact, this is a conservation success story where people are, captively breeding these animals and putting them back. So this is a story that we should celebrate. In fact, when in conservation, we often hear only doom and gloom stories, but this is one where we should celebrate. These animals are bouncing back, and they are found in Assam and so on. No, they are not found in the sholas of the Western Ghats. All right. So let us see. Let's see where the leaderboard finally stands.
Not yet, not yet. We'll come to the leaderboard.
Oh,
But before that,
yes.
we have this.
All right. So, like I had mentioned earlier, the wildcard questions, which I'm sure you noticed had a different flavor to them, are all from these books, the series of books by Indian Pitta and Juggernaut that talks about Indian wildlife along these very different axes. You have India's most beautiful animals, India's stinkiest animals, India's, I think fastest animals, largest animals, and several more. I cannot recommend them enough. I've just been spending the last few weeks learning much more about wildlife. In fact, it's taught me that I know very little about Indian wildlife, and I call myself a wildlife enthusiast. So scan this QR code and pick up as many as you can. I highly recommend them.
We'll come to the leaderboard in a bit. We have a few more slides to go before that.
All right. Yes.
Should I
All
move
right.
ahead?
Yes. Next slide, please. Okay. Yes. As you might have noticed, there are some fantastic images that we've used in this quiz, and we have to give them credit. These are some of the photographers whose images we have used. All right, a big shout out again to those to our partners, to Indian Pitta Books, Early Bird, Pentax, Juggernaut, and Young Birders Month. They've been fantastic people to work with. All right, and thank you to the team. There's a lot of work that has gone into putting this quiz together. Amit, Amrita, Anirudh, Anita, Ishan, Ashima, Megha, Neha, Nilanjan, Nisarg, Prerna, Radhika, Shivani, and Sukriti. Nicely done. All right, and for the part I'm sure all of you are waiting for, and the winners are, next slide, please. Okay, Aniruddha with the longest streak, 29. Oh, wow, that's amazing. 2,578 points. You are the winner, and you have a nice set of binoculars coming your way. Let's see the entire leaderboard. Let's see who all are there. So there's Aniruddha, Ruhan, Jair, Sudhanva, Kushi, Desh, Pranav, Arpan, Sudhavna, and Utkarshini. Nicely done, everyone. I want you to be proud of yourselves because you've shown that you are really the kids, and all of you who have done well and who have answered these questions, all of you who have joined this quiz. I want you to be proud of yourselves because regardless of your points, you're celebrating Indian wildlife, and that's really the goal of all of this. That's what we want. That's what all of us are working so hard for. And so, as you go back to school, I need you to get your friends also interested and tell them about all the fascinating wildlife you've learned about. Right? And to the winners, nicely done. All right. Thank you everyone for playing. I'm sure you had a great time. And yeah. And for those of you who have won, congratulations. The team will reach out to you and you have some nice stuff headed your way.
Thanks everyone for playing the quiz.
All right. Good job. Take care, everyone.